The most dangerous sentence in the fragrance world is not, "This is blind buy worthy." It is, "This got me compliments." Because the moment some of you hear that, your taste leaves your body. You stop asking yourself, "Do I actually like this?" And start asking yourself, "Will a stranger at the supermarket validate my purchase?" Compliments are not the enemy. But compliment culture is turning fragrance into a little popularity contest with atomizers. I said what I said. Let's be honest, compliments feel good. A random stranger not seeing your fragrance can make your whole day. And that right there is not shallow. That's you being human. Fragrance is social. Scent affects the way we experience people. It can make some people seem cleaner, warmer, sexier, confused, mature, childish, more put together, more interesting. So no, I'm not here saying compliments do not matter. I'm saying they should not be the whole reason you buy a bottle of perfume. The fragrance community has created this creature called the compliment getter. Apparently, you spray a perfume, you leave your house, and people form an orderly queue to praise you and praise your perfume or praise the way you smell. Your barber compliments you, your Uber driver compliments you, your co-workers compliment you, the security at the airport compliments you as well. Be for real. Half the time, people are not complimenting you. They're acknowledging survival. A compliment isn't always proof that a fragrance is amazing. Sometimes it's proof that you sprayed way too much. Sometimes it's proof that the perfume is really loud. Sometimes it's proof that the room was way too small. And sometimes people are just being polite because your perfume has already taken them hostage. You ever thought about that? Compliment getters work because it's a social proof. A note breakdown requires taste, and a compliment story requires imagination. If I say this fragrance has bergamot, amberwood, musk, white florals, etc., that right there is information. Whereas if I said that I wore this perfume to the supermarket and this lady chased me down the aisle asking me what I wore, telling me how sexy and amazing I smelled, that right there will get your card sitting up at 2 a.m. in the morning waiting to be used and abused by you. And that is why compliment language sells. It turns perfumes from a smell into a promise that you will be noticed, a promise that you will be desired, a promise that your personality can finally rest because the atomizers are doing community service. When compliments become the whole goal, the hobby gets smaller. People stop exploring difficult perfumes. People stop wearing quiet fragrances. People stop caring about artistic perfumes. People stop appreciating weird perfumes. Everything becomes, is it a compliment getter? Is it a beast mode? Is it mass appealing? Is it sexy? Is it safe? Does it pull compliments? And now every single fragrance out there is being judged like it's an interview for a customer service role. Imagine judging Ganymede only by compliments. You missed the whole point. Imagine judging Mai by compliments. This thing is not trying to be liked and invited to brunch. Now imagine trying to judge Lazy Sunday Morning by beast mode. This fragrance is not unemployed. It just has boundaries and smells absolutely beautiful and clean. And imagine trying to judge T-Rex by mass appeal. This is not a compliment getter. It is a fire drill with artistic direction. Some people don't want fragrances. They want confirmation. They want proof that they entered the room. They want strangers to say something because silence feels like failure. But silence does not mean your fragrance failed. It sometimes means that you smelled good at a normal human volume. Get this in your head. Projection is not personality, and compliment is not a replacement for taste. Some of you are not building a fragrance wardrobe. Some of you are building a scented approval system. Now, let's be fair. There is nothing wrong with owning compliment getters. There is nothing wrong with wanting to be seen and approved by the perfume you're wearing. There is nothing wrong with wanting to smell attractive. There is nothing wrong with wanting to smell sexy, with wanting to be more mass appealing with the way you smell. There is nothing wrong with wanting to smell clean, fresh, sweet, bitter, smoky, some like that. Not every day needs to be a conceptual art project where you smell like whetstones, musk, hay, smoky, burnt incense, smelling like a monk. Sometimes you just want to smell good, and that is fine. The only issue is when smell good to others becomes the only category you respect. For those that are already balls deep in the hobby like myself, the best fragrance collection should have a range. You need the easy ones, the sexy ones, the clean ones, the artistic ones, the ones that make you feel good. Strange ones, the ones that get compliments, the ones that only make sense to you, the artistic ones. Because perfumes are not just a tool for being liked. It is memory. It is mood. It is theater. It is identity. It is armor. And sometimes it is poor financial planning in a beautiful bottle. Now here's my question. What perfume did you buy because someone said it is a compliment monster? And when you wore it, no one gave a crap about you. Now don't lie, we've all been there. I've been there myself. Compliments are nice. But if strangers are the only reason you love your fragrance, I'm sorry, but you don't have taste. You just have a customer feedback form.